Okay, this video concerns the omissive error or a major blind spot that seems to have a lot of energy around it called baptismal regeneration. Now, of course, that phrase refers to a religious construct whose constructors have, let's say, presented the symptom of blind spots or committed the error of omitting certain elements. In this small text, and this video is certainly not about the text itself and its inclusion in other bodies of Koine text. It's just simply a reference to a very popular one. So energized is this blind spot or this construct called baptismal regeneration that a very renowned prolific author named John Piper has even stated that people who assert it, advocate it, embrace it, or teach it are they themselves not born again, as those who advocate it, embrace it, advocate it, or teach it say that those who have not received a water baptism under certain circumstances, according to certain motives, are not born again. So it's quite an energized, but we'll just look at this simple text and then let's just translate it out. And this is he who believes. That's simple form of action. This is something we'd call a granville. That is immersed. I would just put merged there from the old submerged. I just dropped that, artificially added. Is merged, that's passive. And this is will be saved. It says, but he who disbelieves, and then this is the word future, will be, has the word judge from crino, and then the preposition down, be judged down, which is definitely not a good thing. It's usually condemned. The blind spot here, or perhaps the presumption because of the blind spot, is advocates of this equate a nice little word, sozo, saved or save. They equate it with genao, which is born. Now, how that is done, I don't know. There, of course, there is no algorithm for that. There's no algorithm that's, but you can see all the energy and the terrible accusations and horrible things people say. And Dr. Max Lucado, probably one of the most famous pastors of Church of Christ congregation in San Antonio, Texas, the Duck Dynasty, some of the most popular celebrities today. They literally go out and advocate teaching that even though no text exists anywhere in a Koine Greek New Testament nor in any English translation of which I'm aware, which certainly wouldn't be an exhaustive awareness, but I'm not aware of any English translation. The KJV, whether it's Cambridge or Oxford, does not contain a text that says he who believes, or the one who believes and is baptized shall be born again. And that's what it would have to say in English. And of course this video is certainly not even beginning to speak of where people insert water simply because the word baptizo appears. And again, that's according to a blind spot which is generated from the process called priming, or if you'll notice on our world news, what we contend with today by religionists outside or from beneath the rule of law, is they're considered radicalized. Fortunately, that is by God's grace in this nation, the extent of the expression of radicalizing or priming is merely just a expressed in debate. But that's enough. This is one of the most major blind spots. You can look it up. You can read a blog about Dr. Max Lucado. You know about Duck Dynasty, but the construct baptismal regeneration and all the energy around it co-depends upon the missing algorithm and the presumptive right of exercise to equate terms that are quite distinct in the Bible.